Guys, which one is your favorite? Oh wow, that music is really loud, at least on my end. I'm gonna turn it down. Okay, let me know how the audience balances. Which one is your favorite? Huggy Wuggy, Scawy Blue, Jumbo Josh, Banban, Nab Nab. I forgot his name, the frog dude, and yeah, Flozaline, Bambalina, Stinger Fleen, Opilabird, Awesome Huggy Wuggy. It's just me, but I don't want to use it. Blue, Pissy Missy, Scary Larry, Choo Choo Charles, Boxy Boo, but not evil. And we have evil Boxy Boo, Squid Game Huggy Wuggy, Baby Huggy Wuggy, Freddy Fazbear. We have Creepy Green. We have Happy Huggy Wuggy. Look how happy he is. And we have Nobody Cares Huggy Wuggy. Hello, everybody. Welcome to the Halloween stream. Hopefully that was a good intro, befitting the monumentous occasion. I would also like to confirm something that I had heard about Garten of Banban that I wasn't sure was true, but there is. Let me move some stuff around on the screen. There is a merch button. The very first screen of the game is telling the children playing this game to buy like a Jumbo Josh t-shirt or whatever, which is really cool. All right, so here's the plan for the Halloween stream. Much like last year, we're going to be starting with a first-person indie horror game. Last year it was Slender, which fucking sucked. And then this year's Garten of Banban, which hopefully doesn't suck. I own the first 3 games. This one was free, and 2 and 3 were both $5 each. And then all the other ones were like $10, so I'm not buying those. But we're playing Banban until I get bored, or until I beat all 3. I have no idea how long these games are. And then we're going to read some creepypastas. We're going to read some scary stories, some spooky spaghetti. So without further ado, everybody, welcome to the Halloween stream. And here we go into Garten of Banban. I think I need to start playing up my reactions. I could be like, oh my god, I'm in Garten of Banban. Oh my god, I'm trapped in the garden. For a parent looking for a missing child, time is a delicate matter. Click the clock to advance time. What is this? What the fuck? Who's this guy? Guys, this is really scary. Yeah, I'd agree. It probably is healthier than watching these games. There he is! There's my goat! There he is! Eat Jumbo Josh. Jumbo Josh is a guest on the stream, by the way. I don't know if you guys noticed it. Say hi to Jumbo Josh. Eat vegetables and fruits to become strong. That's him! That's him! That's just so funny. Shift to sprint. Oh, okay. That's cool physics. Is there a way to turn up the brightness? Give me one moment. It's kind of dark on my screen. There we go. Oh my god, my character breathes as I sprint? Okay, whatever. Maybe I'm losing my mind. Okay, so let's see what of these characters I can name. So this is Jumbo Josh. This is Banban. I'm assuming this is like Nab Nab or something. This is Opila Bird. This is Stinger Fleen. And I don't know who this guy is. So I guess we'll find out. Look at the physics. Physics in this game are really cool. Okay, where do I go? Banban's kindergarten! Garten! Guys, Garten of Banban. Holy shit. Okay, pick up the key card. Can I open this door? Can I go to the creativity area? I cannot. Okay, I'm gonna go through here. What is this area? It doesn't say, it's not labeled. Oh yeah, there's a drone in this game. I forgot there was a drone in this game. How do I use it? Remote car's batteries. I need batteries. Dear Mommy, I'm hiding in a room, but I have to fight the monster. It is the only chance to make Claire like me. And there's the monster. How do I exit out? How do I exit out? I'm trapped on this home screen. There we go. Okay, I just mashed buttons until it let me leave that screen. Alright, I need to find batteries now. Is this a battery? That's one battery. There's one over there. Guys, this game is good. This is emergent gameplay. 2 batteries. Oh, look, Stinger Flynn. Stinger Flynn says, having many arms allows me to help a lot more people. What a nice guy. What a gentleman. Whoa! It's real. Left mouse button to use your toy. Oh, like you order it to places. Okay. Oh, so I press this button. Guys, this game... Pardon me. This game is good. So go hit this button for me, drone. Oh my god, don't bump into the wall. Alright, now press the button for me. I need to go to the creativity area. I need to draw Banban. Please tell me that worked. It didn't? Oh my god, okay, I need to be more precise with my angles. Or maybe I'm just dumb. Maybe, like, this is an entirely legitimate, like, skill issue. Okay. I don't need to press that button. What do I do then? This game is made for literal, like, little children. Like, literally, this game is made for, like, literally little babies. And I don't know what to do. Oh, maybe I have to press this button, too. I didn't even see that one. Oh, yeah. See, I'm so good. Oh, Pillar Bird! Alright, I gotta start doing the YouTube Shorts thing. I gotta go start going, like, oh my god, guys, it's literally a Pillar Bird. Oh my god, there's an invisible wall here. I can't walk into this room. Sharing is caring. Your pancreas is mine. That fucking sucks. That's so bad. Your pancreas is mine. That's like a bad creepypasta. That's awesome. This game's sick. And then it says the end is here on this whiteboard. And what does it say with their naughty corner? That's where I live. Okay. Oh, there's the pane of glass here. Okay. Look at these physics. That's crazy. Uh, uh, uh. Your pancreas is mine. That fucking sucks. Okay, do I have a key card for this? I do not. The naughty corner. Oh yeah, I have to teleport the drone to me. And now press the button, drone. Press the button. Press the button. Oh, there's glass here as well. Sorry, I read that glass thing, but I somehow didn't register that there was glass here. Okay, so I need to maneuver it into the room. Okay, and now go in there. Oh, it can break the glass. I see. Oh god, it's stuck on the table. The physics in this game are awesome, I must say. I cannot tell a lie. Maybe I don't even need to press this button yet. Maybe I'm like completely stuck on something that real Banban pros are like, this is not what you need to be doing right now, man. Oh my god. The pathfinding is really cool with this drone. I also like that it takes 3 million years to move. Okay, now go to the button. Okay, that did nothing. Alright, waste of time. Your pancreas is mine. What is this guy's name? Captain Fiddles. Ooga booga booga ooga. So what is this guy meant to be? I don't know. I guess none of them are meant to be anything. It's Bambalina. That's not Nab Nab. Kindness is free, so sprinkle it anywhere. That's cute. That's kind. Okay, dark room. I do have a keycard for here. Oh. Guys. Guys. He's here. Opila Bird mission. Opila Bird is unbelievably hungry. Feed it 6 eggs to get your prize. Well, here's 1 egg. That's a weird noise. Garten of Banban. So basically, all of my exposure to this game comes from a buddy of mine who had played it, and he would like occasionally live stream playing it to our Discord server, and it looked really awesome. And I'm vaguely familiar with like the weird, FNAF or Poppy Playtime style content farm around this game. It's also really scary. How many eggs am I even at? Is this 4? I heard that one thing that was happening was people would buy these games and then try to beat them within 2 hours so they could then refund them. So that I think it was the second game or the third game, they added a bunch of extra stuff to pad it out so that you couldn't do that. They like artificially enhanced the length. Okay, is that 6 eggs? No, okay, there's one more. Which I think is really cool. Egg number 6. Maybe this is just like a me thing because I'm not the target demographic of this game, but like FNAF, I could get how FNAF is scary, right? Maybe it's because I was like 12 or something when FNAF came out, but I can get how people complain and go like, guys, oh my god, because the jump scares do like get you, I think, if you're unprepared or if you're like particularly young. But I personally do not understand how this game would be scary. Personally, what happened? But I don't know. Maybe I'm just not at the scary part yet. Maybe I'm judging it too quickly. I think I found all the eggs, right? I wasn't keeping track. Was somebody counting how many eggs I put in? Because that'd be helpful. All right, let's hit this button. Maybe I have to hit this button. Where'd my drone go? How does this game run? It runs fine. I've not noticed any issues, and I have it on like the highest settings for the full pure Banban experience. Oh, there it is. So I only had 5 eggs. Emergent gameplay. Here you go, Peel a Bird. Now what? Where's my prize? Where? At the mouth? At the mouth of Opila Bird? Oh, it's a key card. Oh, it's for that other room, probably. We got into FNAF recently. You think it's pretty cool? Yeah, like FNAF is cool. FNAF has aura. FNAF I think is dumb in like a cool way. But it's no Garten of Banban. Okay, can I now do this? Okay, I don't know what that did. All right, time to awkwardly pathfind the drone around this room. Donk. I like the sound it makes when it slams into things. Donk. Sharing is caring. Your pancreas is mine. Actually, like, oh my god. Yeah, really good writing. Thank you. What are these guys called? The adrenaline bros? The excitement bros? The euphoric bros. That's it. All right. Now press the button. Okay. What did that do? Oh. Hammer. What does it say? Distraction at 1? Oops. Oh. Your character inhales on the pause menu. I don't think I like that. Okay, distraction at 1, whatever that means. The physics. Oh my god, the chair physics. Jesus. Alright. Do I maybe have to use the hammer to break these boards? Yes, I do. Alright, ball pit. 1 hour in the Dashcom ball pit. Space to jump. Oh, Pila Bird. Laughter is the best medicine, so make sure to smile. I love how they could have made all of these like ambient and like kind of spooky and had them get a little bit more sinister each time. But they kind of like ruined the build by having like Banban go like, your pancreas is mine. Oh, banger. Okay, I have to press a button probably somewhere. Oh, there's a button here. But do I do like that noise? And then I have to jump onto this. This game feels so dark. Let me on. Okay, I'm on. Now what? Maybe I have to hit like the move button? Let me on! No, let me off! Shit! What was my color? Okay, see, as a Banban expert, I know intimately well how to do this puzzle. So this is Banban. He's red. This is Bambalina, who is white. This is my goat. This is my Jumbo Josh. Jumbo Josh, as a guest on the Weezer Enjoyer stream, what color are you? Very good. You're green. And then this is Opila Bird, who's like a purple, like a light pink, like a that, I think. This is Captain. What's this guy's name? Captain Fiddles. That's the worst name, I think. And Captain Fiddles was like a blue, like that. And then Stinger Fleen was like orange, I think. Like a reddy orange. Oh, what? Okay. All right. Wait, don't leave me here. Is there an invisible wall here as well? Oh my god. Okay, never mind. No, there's a platform. We're good. Never mind. Oh, Pila Bird! Fuck! No! Fuck! No, not the Opila Bird. No, please. No, fuck, what's it gonna do? No, oh no, oh god! No! So what is the threat meant to be? Because in FNAF they go like, you'll be locked in the spring lock super. It won't let me through the door. It won't let me through the door. That was the shittiest jump scare I've ever seen. S. Please don't tell me I have to start at the beginning. Reincarnated? His ass did not reach Nirvana. Okay, I think I have to emergency. I thought I could just like sprint away from Opila Bird. Oh god. Please, drone, press the button. You'll never get me alive, you piece of shit. This game does feel like a parody. ST. Okay, I don't know if these are meant to spell out something. Stinger Fleen, that's what they're spelling. Alright, so I don't know why that button didn't work that time. I think I have to run and press this. Maybe. No, okay, there's an invisible wall there, so no. Alright, press the button. Am I like soft locked? Because I pressed this button before. Play with the whole bird. Everyone have party without me. Hey, buddy. Don't fucking jump scare me. I don't want to see it. So now can I press the button? Okay, there we go. And now Opila Bird is legally obligated, is legally required. And then I have to stop it. Yes! Get fucked. It does kind of feel like a parody made out of spite. But it's not. Yeah, it was made to make money. All right. Did I get this key card? I did not. How about this key card? I did. All right, this is orange. So this is the Stinger Fleen room. What is this? What does this say? Uthman from Montreal. Canada mentioned. Adam Uthman, from Montreal, flying to Madrid. That's quite a long flight. I do not envy this guy. That's probably important. I probably need to remember details about that. I really like how they couldn't have just given me like buttons on the wall to press. I really like how they specifically decided that I have to press them with this really slow, clunky drone. Are the Venture Bros Canadian? Was this game made in Montreal? Oh my god, press the fucking button. Um was this game made in Montreal? Oh, I have to press this thing on the wall first, I think. No, I don't. Alright, maybe this room doesn't work yet. What do they call the Euphoric Bros? Did I say that? Did I call them something else? Are the Euphoric Bros Canadian? Are they from Montreal? Okay, is there anywhere else for me to go? Not really. Okay, so it does have to be that room. Please work. I call them the Venture Bros. Who are the Venture Bros? I feel like I keep saying that. Oh, it's a TV show. I don't think I've seen this, but I've heard of it. So that's why I think the term Venture Bros keeps popping in my head. The Euphoric Bros. Okay, this doesn't work. What do I do? Is the boarding pass relevant somehow? Like, do I need? It said present boarding pass at check-in, and it was Adam Uthman flying from Montreal to Madrid. Is there something that I'm missing, or am I just like dumb? Oh, maybe this room I can go back to now? No, okay. Grown man struggles with game made for 5-year-olds. Guys, the end is here. Guys, sharing is... It's gone. It's gone. He doesn't say it anymore. What's yours is mine. Guys, he doesn't say it anymore. That's fucking scary. Guys, is that scary as fuck? Guys, a moment ago, Banban said he was gonna eat my pancreas. And now he just says he wants to share with me. I don't understand. Alright. What do I do now? Ball pit closed. Oh, this is meant to be a ball pit? What kind of crazy ball pit is this? This is the world's, like, worst ball pit. Because, like, it's not particularly difficult to slip under the balls. And this is, like, this pit's, like, a kilometer deep. Like, it's so big that the children would slip. And they would be trapped and betrayed at the bottom of the ball pit. What's that FNAF book? Tales from the Ball Pit. You know what I'm talking about? Alright, I'm just gonna try to press the button again. The Euphoric Bros hate me. They made this game stall for 2 hours for refunds, dude. True. Literally. Alright, so I've picked up the boarding pass. Guys, am I stupid? Am I missing something? Oh, yeah, I am stupid. I am missing something. There's a button under the desk. And now I can press this. Thank you, Euphoric Bros. Yeah, into the pit. My favorite FNAF story is the one where the guy gets Mpreg with Springtrap. Like, he's making a game, and he's going through, like, the code, and he finds Springtrap in the code, and then he, like, his belly starts swelling, and then, like, a month later, like, Springtrap pops out of his belly. Okay, let me go down the... Let me go down the pit! The invisible walls in this game make me smile. Is that it? I just can't... Oh, okay, no, it's lifting back up. Let me in. Oh my god, I'm holding W. There we go. Badoom. Okay, what now? Down we go. Oh god, oh god. Oh god. Guys, I'm guys, I'm going down a scary pit in the Garten of Banban, and my I should start my. Is that him? That's him. That's him. Jumbo Josh, yes, yes. Oh man, I gotta. Ooh, Jumbo Josh, my goat. Is that the game? That was 30 minutes of gameplay. All right, on to Banban 2, I guess. There we go. Banban 2. I thought that was going to take so much longer. I don't know why. I could refund that. I'm not going to because it was free. But I do understand how people could just beat the game and then refund it. All right, Banban 2. We get left on a cliffhanger. This is like, oh, they've removed the merch button, by the way. Oh fuck, I was going to say something really cool. Whatever. Click the clock to advance time. Why are the tables disappearing? So Jumbo Josh for me is like when at the end of the Avengers movie, Thanos shows up and everybody goes like, "Oh my god, Thanos from the comics! Yay! Yay!" That's me. Ryu from Streets? I know that guy. I've played that game. Press E to interact with objects. Okay. Guys? Guys? Is he fucking dead? Not Jumbo Josh. One fucking second. Not Jumbo Josh. Rest in peace, Jumbo Josh. My goat. He's fucking dead? No way he's just fucking dead, right? No way they just killed Jumbo Josh. No! That's my favorite character. Oh man, okay. That's actually fucked. They actually killed my goat. My goat is washed. Alright. Open the door. Get on the floor. Everybody lock that dinosaur. Oh, this feels like it's running quite a bit worse than the first one was. The first one, I didn't notice any like issues. This one's like, it's lagging just a tiny bit, but it's just barely perceptible. I might have to turn the graphics down. This is where that legendary Banban optimization comes into play. What does this paper say? This is it. The things we thought have finally come back to bite us. Everyone's gone, and the whispers from the abyss just keep getting louder. I think I even saw a face or two looking up at me. We were told everything that gets thrown into the abyss dies, but it appears we were tricked. If you're reading this, take my advice and leave. Everything here should be forgotten and erased from history. So just a reminder that this game takes place in a kindergarten. Kindergarten of Banban. Alright. Onto the catwalk. Okay, and there's colors. They're foot switches. Okay. Blue? What? Huh? Huh? What is this puzzle? How does this work? So the blue ones are glowing. Oh, this is just a door. I thought it was like a switch. What does this do? Oh, it's blue now. So I have to step on the blue ones. Blue. Blue. No, I think I'm misunderstanding this puzzle. What the hell? What the hell? How the fuck does Banban work? This is that padding we were talking about, gamers. Oh, okay, wait. I can move the catwalk? I can move the catwalk. Doom. What does this say? Comms sector? Why is there a comms sector in a garden? In a kindergarten? The spider is real? There's an elevator to success, but stairs are a good exercise. So, is this implying that Stinger Fleen is a spider? Because I've always assumed he was a jellyfish. This guy is at work in a meeting right now, watching the new video on Goombla 2. Do not watch the new video on Goombla 2. Watch the Banban stream. This guy is shilling his channel. Can you believe that? His youtube.com channel. Spider is real and it's coming. Yeah, shout out to Goon Platoon. That's like the second channel I have with my buddies. And this is one of my buddies shilling the fucking channel, pal. I'll be seeing you at Halloween tonight, fucko. And all I'm going to do is talk about Banban. Customer registration...
Hey, you there. I can see you on the cameras.
Who's this?
I am so happy to see you. And I need your help with something. Wait, can you even hear me? Hello? Listen, if you can hear what I'm saying, wave at any camera.
This guy's from Montreal. 1 second. Euphoric Bros. This guy's from Montreal, right? Euphoric Bros. Where are they from? Tell me. Tell me. Where are they from? Where are they from? Where are they from? This guy from Montreal? Or the Euphoric Brothers Canadian? It doesn't tell me. It tells me they're Canadian. It won't tell me if they're from Montreal. I'm waiting to... Okay. Until further notice, I am assuming these gentlemen are from Montreal. And we'll be making jokes accordingly. Alright, so I have to wave at the camera. Or do I have to use the drone to wave at the camera? What does this mean? I'm waving at the camera. I'm waving at the camera. Oh, I have to like... Yeah, I'm clicking on the camera. Okay, I'm waving at the camera. Dude. Maybe I have to like stand closer? How do I wave at the camera? It won't let me wave at the camera. Guys, what do I do? Okay, do I need to mess with these drones? Am I actually stupid? So it's telling me to wave the remote at the camera. So I point at the camera. Oh, fuck. I'm so dumb. I pressed the interact button. I was pressing the click button. Oh my god.
Thank God. I'm so glad you're here. I thought this was the end. I was looking around and walked into the security room. Then the door closed behind me and I've been stuck inside since. It needs a light blue key card to open, but I don't have it. I know why you're here and I can help you, but you've got to get me out of here. If I recall correctly, only maintenance workers...
Now that they've added voice acting, this game I think is quite a bit worse.
You're gonna have to go down to the maintenance room and look there. The door there is probably locked.
Ooh, new fucker dropped!
I can't open it from here, but I do have control over the break room.
Sheriff Toadster.
See if you can find anything useful in there.
Sheriff Toadster. This guy's cool. What's this guy? Slow Celine. And then there's this fucking guy over here. This creature. Meet the family. See, he's not part of the family. He's ostracized. I need to go to the maintenance room. This game, like, pisses me off. What a cool game. Banban. You know, I was actually kind of having some fun, and then they added voice acting, and I feel like it's just taken me out of the experience. There was such a cool atmosphere, and then this guy started talking. Can I open any of these doors? I guess this one's already open. Birthday room. Okay, I can't click this. I can't pick up the TV. What is this? Is that a flashlight? Giant object, giant red object. Do I not have any of the key cards? I thought I picked one up earlier. Human Givanium, alias the Devil. Oh, so this is for sure Banban, right? Because Banban's like red and has like horns. Banban's kindergarten. Garten of Banban. Actually, the funniest name ever. I don't know why you wouldn't just call it kindergarten of Banban. Because, like, when I first heard garden, I was like, garden? Like, what the fuck is a garden? And my buddy was like, dude, it's like kindergarten, moron. Okay, what is my objective again? I completely, like, was distracted by Sheriff Toadster. And I can't pick these up. Because I already came up from here. Banban's kindergarten. So I go into the happy birthday room, which is the only other room that's open. And are any of these objects interactable? No. All right. Awesome. Game made for like actual babies, and I'm guys, I'm soft locked. One of those videos I'm a big fan of is those what's his name, Pikaspray. He makes those videos where he like soft locks himself in Pokemon and then talks about like the obscene lengths you'd have to go through to unsoft lock yourself. Garten makes you think about it more. I agree. Garten of Banban really makes you like really makes you think. It really makes you like exercise your brain. It's a really intellectually stimulating game. Okay, so my hypothesis at the moment is that I need to use the remote to press this button, but I can't use the drone because it won't let me interact with the drone. And I can't get into any doors, I don't think. Unless there's like a key card somewhere that I'm missing. What did the fucking guy say? Is there like there's not a check objective button? No, okay. What did the announcer say? One of the euphoric bros? Because this door's not opening. Sheriff Toadster, tell me what to do, Jesus Christ. Punch in from lowest to greatest. Do you think these are just like the names of their buddies? Okay. Do I have to figure out whose desk is what? Maybe? Are these interactable? Do I have to punch in? Is that what I have to do here? How am I supposed to tell whose desk is what, though? Am I fucking stupid? I should have been listening to the guy talk. I was too busy making cool YouTube stream banter. Oh my god, I'm fucking trapped. Pardon me. Sorry, give me 1 second. I'm getting a text on my phone and you just wondering, okay, what do I fucking do? Am I gonna have to Google it? Am I gonna have to Google my way out of Garten of Banban 2? Can I pick this up? Can I interact? I can pick this up. Okay, so that's a tool of some sort. An old friend is waiting. There he is. Oh, it's a new antenna. I get it. Fuck, I'm so stupid. Okay. That's my go. That's my drone. All right, I press this. Now I can punch in. But how do I know whose desk is whose? Right? Because it's from lowest to greatest. I have to punch in at Rahul's desk, but Rahul. Which desk is yours, my friend? What was that
Oh, the
noise?
good old drones.
Oh my god, he's
I lost
back.
mine a couple of weeks ago. Maintenance workers used them for all sorts of things, like reaching high places and grabbing things that fell into the abyss, and sometimes even comfort.
Even comfort, cuddling with my emotional
It's good that you
support
have one.
drone.
It might be useful
Useful
in
in
our
our
little
little
conundrum.
conundrum.
Take a look around and see if you can figure out how to get into the maintenance room. I'm unsure if it can be of much help, but wave at the cameras if you need my insight.
Okay, how do I figure out whose desk is whose? Oh, wait. Okay, wait. I think I'm misreading this. I was reading this as a chart with the person at the bottom being the lowest and the person at the top, but it's probably actually the number, which would mean actually we need to punch Drew's in first. So I'm going to guess that this is a map. So I need to punch in Drew, or no, I need to punch in June. So June, I think, would be back here. June and then Drew. And then what's the next highest number? Rachel, who is the first blue. Then after Rachel is Shaver, which is 7, which is the third. After Shaver is... There's Rahul, who's at the back. He's at 9. So after that, after 9 is Mesam, which is 10. 10, which is the second in the blue. And then next is 12, which is HH, which is the third red. And then Weverly. Waverly? Because I'm tempted to say Weverly, but I've heard Waverly is name. Did I do it? I'm so good. I hope that worked. No, fuck. Okay, that didn't actually do anything. It gave me a little. Oh, it opens his door. And I get the key card, and now I can go to maintenance. Okay. See, Garten of Banban's actually really good. Garten of Banban's actually really fun. I take back everything Mina said about the Euphoric Bros.
Now you can go down to the maintenance room. Remember
Nab.
to
Oh,
use the
this is
elevator.
Nab Nab. So this is like fucked up evil Banban. This is like evil, like fucked up Banban. And then Sheriff Toadster, treat others how you would like to be treated with respect. See, this game would be a lot scarier if Sheriff Toadster was like, your pancreas is mine, you know? I may be slow, but I'm quick to help anybody in need. That's adorable. We love you, Slow Celine. Lesbian icon, Slow Celine. We stan. Reminder to all workers working in groups no smaller than 2. Carry flashlight at all times. If in direct confrontation with the spider, cause as much noise as possible until help arrives. Alright. I'm not afraid of a spider. What's a spider gonna do? Give me superpowers? I don't trust these arrows. I don't even know what these arrows are meant to be, if I'm being entirely honest. Before the time I... No way! Is that construction worker or Jumbo Josh? No way! Look at that! My goat wears his PPE. I had a class in high school. And it was like a preparing you for, working life, the reality of working life. And they've made it very clear to us, like, you have to wear PPE at any job that requires it under any circumstances. And your employer is like required to, facilitate that. So look at these two. This is Bambolina. Jumbo Josh, my goat, has his high vis vest and his hard hat on. Nobody does it quite like you, Double J. We stan one Josh, one Joshua. Look at him. He's so cute. Oh, this might be my next profile picture. Jumbo Josh in a hard hat. It kind of goes insane. Breakable material. All right. Is there a trick to these buttons, or do I just need to press them? All right. To me, my drone. Okay, and then in order to break the glass, I need to like point the drone. I can't because I can't point the drone at the glass, but I can like get it to pathfind through the glass. Yeah, yeah, I'm good. I'm so good. Doom, and then last one over here. See, this game is fun now. I'm having fun again. You know, I would say this game is better than I thought it would be. I thought it was going to be just some like really crappy Unity asset flip, and that's not to say maybe it isn't, because it might be, but I'm actually having more fun than I thought I would. Maybe I'm easily entertained. Maybe the Euphoric brothers are like jingling keys in front of my face, and I'm going like, "Yay, yippee!" But I don't know. I'm having fun. Boo, guys, Nabnab's fucking scary. If I saw this guy in real life, I'd be scared. What's in here? Key card. Okay, and that'll be my access to the upstairs door, I'm assuming. Oh. He got me. I got nab-nabbed. Press E to be reincarnated. That's such a funny word to use. They don't use respawn, reincarnated. My favorite quote. Okay. So I've got the key card, I think. No, I need to get the key card again. And then nab-nab. Don't jump scare me! Oh, wait, I can't open this door. Okay, there he is. Okay. Oh, I need to sprint. I need to run. Okay. I understand. I need to just escape. I don't know why. I thought that key card would let me open that upstairs door, but I guess not. It's Buddy Holly and George. That's me. That's me. Although that's actually one of the Weezer songs I like the least. I just think it's funny, like as a punchline. I think that is awesome. I think my mother, I don't know if it's coming through the microphone, but downstairs has just begun to loudly play the Monster Mash. I don't know if it's coming through my mic, but oh my god, that's actually so loud. Holy shit. It's awesome. All right. Escape, escape, Banban, escape, Nab. Fuck, I'm trapped and betrayed. All right, this is gonna be a really fun maze section. It's so loud. Holy shit. The ghouls all came to my humble abode to get a jolt from my electrodes. They did the mash. You guys have to be hearing that at least a little bit, right? Alright. So what do the arrows mean? Am I not meant to follow the... Oh. Wait, what? Okay, I'm trying to read the sign from here. So I'm supposed to follow the... I'm supposed to ignore the pink arrows and follow the blue arrows, I think might be what it's saying. Oh, this is that Garten of Banban 2 padding I think they always talk about. Okay, we escaped Nab. It's okay to have no friends and be miserable like me. Awesome. You have a crazy story with Monster Mash? What's your story with the Monster Mash? This is awesome. This is awesome. You know, Nab, we're buddies. We're friends. That's fucking awesome. We stand Nab actually. I think through the power of friendship we can fix him. Guys, I can fix him. Is that it? Oh, okay. There's something here. That's really funny. I plan to sneak up on you and hit you as hit you really hard as you're occupied with his own. Guys, this is the funniest thing ever. Is Banban the funniest?
Three birds with one stone. I get all of your key cards. I get the perfect specimen, and I don't have to deal with that thing down there.
That's Banban?
It's all thanks to
That was
Oh, come
Banban?
on. I didn't hit you that hard. Or maybe I did. Either way, it's best you take a nap while I prepare for our little surgery.
What's he gonna do? He's gonna take my boobs. He's gonna take my boobs and give them to himself. What the fuck? We were getting led on by Banban? Crazy plot twist. Also, I think the fact that they gave Banban like a voice is like awesome. That's actually so funny. Euphoric bros, I kneel. Holy shit. I didn't take my drone though. Yo, this one. Oh my god. This game is fucking awesome. No way. I was so ready to quit. I was about to go like, all right, this game's getting kind of boring. I quit, but no, they've grabbed me. They fucking sucked me in. Holy shit. Is this the same thing as before? And now I'm hearing Thriller from downstairs. Dude. Finds out Joker is using Banban to random people. I have not. Oh, oops. Okay. Dude, this game is fucking peak. Oh my god, and it's stuttering now. Banban hit me on the head so hard, my frame rate is dropping. Alright, what do I do now? Or am I trapped and betrayed in the basement forever? Oh my fucking god. I'm gonna hit you on the head while you're distracted with this note, and then Banban hits you on the head, and he speaks in his Montreal accent. Euphoric bros, holy shit! How do you do it? Alright, what do I do here? Oh, there's a button here. I'm fucking stupid. Oh my god, what a fucking good game. Holy shit. Oh man, the plot. Dude, if I was like 8 years old, I would have been like, oh no way. Holy shit. This would blow my mind. I would be a Banban stan. I'd be a Banban baby. That's what we call ourselves, as people who love Garten of Banban. Oh, never mind. Guys, it's over. C. I haven't been keeping track of the letters. I don't know if they spell something. I gave up on keeping track of them. I take a sip of my water. I ate one of those little Halloween, because my mom has like this big thing of Halloween candy at the front door. So as I was walking by it on the way up, I grabbed a Oh, I have to press the button again. I grabbed one of those little bags of ketchup chips and I like ate it like an animal right before stream. And okay, what do I have to do? Oh, I see. I just have to click on the X's. So I was really thirsty, so I grabbed water, and now I have water, but my mouth is still kind of dry just because it's a lot of salt. Drone, please. Okay, the drone's fucking stuck. The drone's stuck in the fucking ceiling. All right, there we go. So click on the big X. Bag of what? Bag of ketchup chips? Did I not say? Did I not say bag of ketchup? Did I just say bag of? Ketchup chips. They're chips, but instead of like the salt seasoning, it's like a ketchup seasoning. It's like a dried like tomato ketchup thing. It's normal in Canada. Yeah, they're pretty good. You think you've ever had them before? They're pretty good. I can recommend them. Oh my fucking god. Dude! Bro, please. I'm trapped and betrayed by Banban. He trapped and betrayed me in the basement. I didn't think that I was literally going... When I titled the stream Trapped and Betrayed in the Garten of Banban, I didn't think I was literally going to be trapped and betrayed. I didn't think I was literally going to have somebody betray me and then trap me in a fucking space. This is actually crazy. This Euphoric Brothers, I don't know what to say. You've done it again. Can I still move these boards? No, I can't. What do I need? I need like a hammer for that, right? It's so loud. Fuck. All right, key card. All right, that's what that is. Okay, what now? What now? So I've pressed the button. What does this allow me to do? Yeah, I hear something. Is that a platform coming up? Or a platform coming down? Euphoric Bros, you defy my wildest expectations once more. Up we go. Me and Jumbo Josh, my favorite character who they killed immediately. So this is a part of the game where there's nothing happening, so now I have to make idle chit chat. I have to like talk to fill space in the game. So I was on the Versus Battles wiki. This is a little bit ago. It's when I first made the decision to make the to do the Banban stream. Is I went on the Versus Battle wiki and Jumbo Josh's building level. Who's that? That's not him, is it? No, he's not Jumbo enough to be Josh. Who the fuck is this? Who? Why is there a cannon? Why is there like a 17th century like cannon here? Oh, is this what's his fucking name? The Captain Fiddles? Is this Captain Fiddles? Oh, that's why there's a cannon there. It's because he's a pirate. Who's this? No, that's Captain Fiddles. Who the fuck is this? This game fucking hates me. Next thing they're gonna kill off Sheriff Toadster. Oh. What? Okay, this is like the Fiddles verse. This is like the many Captain Fiddles. All right. Yellow Captain Fiddles. Guys, which one is your favorite? Hey, buddy. I think he's kind of cute. So which one do I need to distract before extraction? The teal one. She needs a certain liquid. I have to milk Captain Fiddles. That was gross. I'm sorry. Red Captain Fiddles. I don't think I have this key card, right? No, I don't. All right. Do I have this one? Orange Captain Fiddles? Oh, they're teaching him how to write. Child, baby, fish, elephant. Hey, buddy. He's missing an eye. That's fucked. So teal Captain Fiddles is going to be in one of these rooms, and he's going to like absolutely like crush my skull. What is this, like brown Captain Fiddles? Alright. Which rooms are we missing? There's a couple of... Whoa! That got me. That actually like made me like flinch. That actually got me. Okay. Alright. Don't go that way. Not quite as Jumbo Josh. Yeah, this is like diminutive Josh. Alright. So that was this hallway? No. It was this hallway, I think. I have to distract before going down that hallway. How can I distract? Oh, with the drone probably, right? Because this is all just the same area, right? Yeah, there's brown Captain Fiddle. So I think I have to send the drone down there and have teal. Oh, and there's this eye. It will trick you. Oh, okay. Yeah, I didn't even catch that. I'm fucking stupid. I was just like wandering. Drone to me. Drone to me. Go distract the captain for me. How do I distract him? Do I have to like send the drone at his face? No. What if I send it into that room? Okay, wait. Because I can see him looking at me. I can see Teal Captain Fiddles staring at me. Okay, that's not working. There's probably a different trick to it. Let's go check out the safe area. Does it have something to do with the cannon? Do I have to like use the cannon to distract Captain Fiddles? That would be kind of sick. Because the cannon is lined up like right across his eye. Do I have to shoot? Guys, does Garten of Banban require me to shoot Captain Fiddles with like an 18th century naval cannon? Because if it does, if Garten of Banban 2 requires me to shoot giant teal Captain Fiddles with a cannon, it would be peak. I gotta go looking for like a cannonball or something. The cannon is a red herring. You approach him and then back up and hit him in the eye with the drone. That's not a bad idea. I want to see if there's a cannon though. Because I really want to fire that cannon. Okay, I think you're probably right. I really want to shoot him with the cannon. Okay, wait. I cannot bait that attack. It just kills me immediately. Let's try it again. Let's try to bait him one more time. Garten of Banban. So this image of Jumbo Josh, or rather Jumbo Josh, my guest next to me who is here in the flesh with me, is a Walmart plushie. I was Googling like pictures of Jumbo Josh, and that's a plushie that you can get at Walmart. I might get it. I think it would be really funny to get it. Hey, buddy. Where's my drone? I can hear it. I can't see it, though. Get his ass. Okay, it's not working. Oh, there we go. Okay. And now I hit him in the... Oh, I see. Garten of Peak, you were correct. Get his ass. Oh. I have to wait longer. I have to wait longer. Fuck! Jumbo Josh hates me. Or not Jumbo Josh. Which one is this? Captain Fiddles? I keep wanting to say Sergeant Pickles for some reason. Okay. So we found the idea, though. I have to, like, stand here. And then I have to drone him in the face. And I have to wait longer than I did. Dude! Fuck. Okay, I think I need to be faster with the sprint. Garten of Banban is so hard. I'm so bad at video games. See, this is the padding. I won't be able to refund this one. Banban's fucking locked me in the basement. This is all fucking Banban's fault. We actually do not stand Banban anymore. We actually don't fuck with Banban anymore. Get his ass. Okay, now I'm gonna wait even longer. Oh my god! god, what's the second step? What else do I need to do? Do I need to just wait longer? Actually evil game. Actually evil game. He moves his hand out of the way and you're like, "Oh, he's too busy rubbing his eye in pain. I can move. I can walk now." But you can't. All right. Get his ass and then I'm just going to wait. I'm going to wait. Do I need to just hit it again? Bro! Dude, this fucking game sucks. I take it back. Euphoric Bros, I hate you. So I hit him in the eye with the drone, right? And that clearly does something. But then what do I do? Because I can't just walk by or he'll grab me. Do I need to hit him like multiple times in the eye? Do I need to like just keep hitting him? Let's try that. Let's hit him like 3 times. Let's hit him one more time. We'll see if that works. Can you add a scare warning for Zumbo Zaws? No, sorry, pal. This is an adult, grown-up YouTube channel. We don't do jump scare warnings. Okay, I swear to God. I'm actually losing my fucking mind right now. If I hear this coin rattling noise one more time. Like I hit him in the eye. Do I need to just be faster? Do I need to hit him in the eye and then immediately go? Okay, bait the arm. Cool. All right, bring in the drone. All right. Okay, all right. No, this isn't the path. This is like the 5th time I've tried that. This is not the path. There has to be a different way. All of those big Captain Fiddles in the previous rooms have had to been doing something. We got to figure it out now. All right. So I probably have to do something to those other Captain Fiddles to then do something to this Captain Fiddles. Imagine you're playing a game and you hear, "Hey, Vsauce, Michael here. How fast can you run?" Imagine if Banban said that. Imagine if Banban in his Montreal accent said that. Okay, there has to be something in one of these rooms somewhere. Because there's no way they made like 7 rooms that are just different Captain Fiddles, right? Unless they did. Oh, what is this? A needle? Did I just inject him with something? Wait, extraction. I need to take their fluid. You are milking the Captain Fiddles. Okay, but what do I do with it? There was that one jar, or like not a jar. It was like a little. What was it? It was Oh, and I need to distract him so I can get his arm. I see. Because there's that like reservoir for the Captain Fiddle's milk. Um, in that one room that said like you need to fill it with liquid. And I didn't have the liquid at the time, but this is the liquid. I understand now. Where the fuck was that? Was that in the orange room? No. It was in here. This thing, this reservoir. Okay, which one did I not get? I must have missed some. I thought I got them all, but I guess not. I got this one. Yeah. Um, I got this one. I got this one, right? Yeah. I got this one. Did I get brown Captain Fiddles? I didn't get brown Captain Fiddles. That was it. This is all of them? Or is there one more? No, that's all of them. Okay, and that's a rocket? The cannon. Now yes, the moment of truth. I kill Teal Captain Fiddles with a fucking naval cannon. We are so back. Observe the unmatched power of artillery. Die. Yeah. Yeah. That's gaming. Euphoric Bros, I take back everything I said about your game. This is fucking awesome. Get absolutely fucked. This is sick. This is awesome. I love Captain Fiddles. I love the Euphoric Brothers. I love Quebec. I love Montreal. I love Garten of Banban 2. Fucking awesome game. Alright. Now what? Oh, and this is that door all the way from the beginning that I'm presuming will now be open. Yeah, because that wasn't open before. But it is now. See, this is a good game. Swear it was hitting him in the eye. Well, what? That was part of it. Was hitting him with the drone and distracting him so you could get his milk. And then you had to shoot him in the eye with a fucking gun. It's just like a reception desk. Phenosopterus roseus, Juvenium. That sounds like a vaguely bird-esque name. The Opterus part? Oh, it says, yeah, the bird. That's Opila bird. That's my goat. Where's my fucking drone? There it is. Get him, drone. Oh my fucking god. Euphoric Bros, fix your pathfinding. I love Ryu SA3. I started using it recently on the advice of somebody from a couple of people from the Third Strike Discord. They were like, you should pick Denjin, and even if you don't end up playing Denjin a whole lot, just like doing it helps like level up your offense and helps you find offensive opportunities. Oh, drone customization? No fucking way. I can get a color. Let's make it Miku color. How do I make Miku color? Yeah. Yeah. It's all coming together. What's classic look? It looks the same. Maybe I'm just dumb. No, okay, yeah, it is different. Okay, peak. Thank you. Thank you, Euphoric Bros. Okay, what now? Do I have to press some more buttons? I do have to press more buttons. What a fucked up game. Oh, there's another button over here. Oh my god. Now the door is open. No. Yes? No. So I need to come over here and press these buttons now? This drone is evil. Donk. I like the thought it makes when it hits the wall. Okay, now I press this button. And now I press this button. And now the door is open. Right? No? I've pressed all the buttons. Oh no. This, and then... Yeah, alright. This is that Garten of Banban 2 padding, baby. Oh yeah, and the frame rate takes a hit as I enter this cool... This is a pretty hallway, I will say. I think if I walked down this hallway and like my footsteps echoed with every step I took, I would be like a happier person. This would like fix my every sorrow I've ever experienced. I'm gonna get jump scared, right? By the end of this hallway, like fucking Sheriff Toadster is gonna come out and shoot me with his gun. Sheriff Toadster is gonna step out of one of these doors and he's gonna turn his body cam off. How to survive a giant snail attack. Oh no, it's Slow Celine. Slow Celine is gonna come out of one of these doors and turn her body cam off. Dunk. Dunk. One more. Dunk. Alright. Yeah, that's a fucking creature. Oh, it's Opila Bird! Oh, wait, what? That was no Opila Bird talking? That was no Opila Bird saying get in here? That was somebody else saying get in here? Alright. This game is fucking with my head, man. I don't know who I can trust. I don't know who I can trust. Alright, if I have to walk down the hallway and do the buttons again, it's over. Okay. Do I? Yes, fuck. Alright, I don't have to walk down the hallway. So I'm gonna open the door and Opila Bird's gonna be there, and some character is gonna say, "What are you dressed as?" I'm Garfield. From Garfield. I'm Garfield the cat. So Opila Bird's in here. I step in there. Opila Bird attacks me. Then I turn around. And Bambolina says quick in here. Why is she so big? She like can't fit in the door. Alright, and then I flee Opila Bird. The cycle of kindness. Kindness, betrayal, evil, sadness. I'm sorry. Whoa, that's fucked up. That's scary. If somebody said that to you in real life, I'd be afraid. Popular table in the middle. These guys with the watering cans. Weird kid. That's me. That's me. They knew. They knew. How do I sit? There we go. This voice acting is actually like so good. And that, whoa, this is so scary. Little kid-friendly characters aren't supposed to say this. Guys, what the fuck? So smart kid, dramatic kid, really smart kid, weird kid. That is me. I'm so weird and quirky.
plus 981939912. And remember, wrong answers will be very harshly
See, so the cheeky thing to do would be take out my phone and punch those together.
Frog. Wrong.
What the fuck am I supposed to do? I hit mine and it said frog and I get killed by Bambolina. Alright, let's try it again.
Now sit so we can begin.
Oh, it's making me do the cutscene again? It's over.
Sit. Where do you think you're going?
This is a cool game. I think I'm getting sick of Banban. I think I'm gonna finish this part. And then I think I'm done. I was thinking of maybe playing the third one. It's been an hour and a half, and I think the novelty is starting to wear off personally. We'll see though. We'll see. Maybe it'll drag me back in.
Now sit so we can begin.
Yes, boss. Yes, chef.
Okay.
So she's gonna throw another crazy math question at me.
Is math. Over the course of the semester, you will learn how to annihilate others, how to safely extract the human brain for eating, and oh, wait, I made a mistake. I think that's lesson 4 of the day for math.
Okay. So I can just kind of tune her out. So we have smart kid, dramatic kid, and really smart kid.
I am so excited.
Are there any clues?
Before we start, let's revise some of the basics. What is
No.
874123612
Okay.
plus 981
It's probably not dramatic kid. It's probably either smart kid or really smart kid. Let's try really smart kid.
78560635524.
Is that correct?
Correct.
We did it.
You kids are really paying attention.
So there's gonna be 2 other questions, right?
Next question, and one that I wrote myself. What is
2 plus 2. So this has to be dramatic kid because it's gonna be something really silly.
Wrong.
No. All right, and now we have now we have to sit through it again. So that means the answers are really smart kid, dramatic kid, right? Okay. All right. Press E to be reincarnated. Please, I'm mashing. Pardon me. I just burped. I don't know if it was audible. All right, sit.
Okay,
Class. So the first lesson of the day is math.
Over the course of the
In the semester, you will learn how to annihilate others, how to safely extract the human brain for eating, and
oh,
oops.
wait, I made a mistake. I think that's lesson 4 of the day. For math. Over the course of the semester, you will learn to add, subtract, divide, multiply,
And so much more.
I am
So excited.
Before we start, let's revise some of the basics.
Okay, so really smart kid, dramatic kid, in that order.
612 plus
And if it's not, and I have to like stand up and walk to one of the other tables, I'm screaming.
wrong answers will be very harshly punished.
Very harshly punished. Okay. Really smart kid.
856063524. Correct. You kids are really paying attention today.
Hell yeah, we are.
Next question, and one that I wrote myself.
2 plus 2. So this is smart kid. Fart.
Correct.
I like that voice, fart.
Wow, I thought everyone would get it wrong. All right, last question before your lunch break. What is Miss?
So that is dramatic kid. My life.
Correct. Unfortunately, that's all the time we have for math for the day.
If I have to do another question, if it like makes me move to the other tables.
And then we'll start the next lesson.
Okay, no, we're so back. All right, lunch break. Thank you, Bambolina. All right, this is the lunch break. We're the cool kids and we chew gum. Get us gum for money. There's some gum here. Gum for money. Okay, so I pick up the gum. and I give it to the basketball kids. Yeah, I'm trying to do that. I'm trying to trade gum for money. You won't let me. I'm pressing the button. Okay, whatever. Maybe I have money now. No. All right. What the it is so this is oh, I need more gum. Do I need to give it to all of them at once? I do. I need a giant clump of gum. I take the money and then I give the money to this guy and then I save and won't let me pick up the watering can. Oh, this guy, this watering can. I thought it was one on the bottom of the slide. All right. What now? Door opens. Sunglasses. I'm one of the cool kids now.
Attention, everyone. This announcement
Banban is
concludes
back.
your lunch break.
Okay, and the
Please
classroom was
return
over
to
here.
classes. Also, teachers, please keep in mind that we're on the lookout for a very, very naughty student, believed to be accompanied by a drone.
That's me.
If you catch them, call Principal Banban's office immediately.
Principal Banban. Okay.
Hey, you didn't see the person they're talking about, did you?
No.
Oh, what am I saying? You're one of the cool kids.
I'm one of the cool kids, so I have to sit with the cool kids over here who have the sunglasses.
Take a seat with the cool kids where you belong.
That's me. Alright. What's the
Okay,
question this
the
time?
next lesson is
Science.
Like we did for math, and since this is the first science lesson of the semester, it will only be a review lesson.
Will only be a review
But
lesson.
first, let me introduce you to our classroom rules. No eating, no talking, no breathing, no moving, no asking questions, and no washroom breaks.
See, if I was like 8 years old playing this game, I'd be like, oh my god, teachers are literally like that. Oh my god, true.
Let's start with something easy.
Okay, question.
How hot is the sun?
How hot is the sun? Let's go. Popular kid?
Nothing's as hot as me.
I'm so fucking good.
I'll allow it, but only because it made me laugh and because you're a cool kid. I can tell by your very cool glasses.
Okay.
Next question.
How many hearts does an
How many
octopus
hearts
have?
does an octopus have?
Class clown?
I'm so funny. Wrong.
Fuck. Ah, and now I have to do it again. Okay, so it's what was it? Popular kid, not the class clown, the other one, whatever the other one was. Popular kid, third option, class clown. Okay. What a cool game. This part, this feels like padding as well. This part just feels like I'm guessing. There's no like brain power. I just have to kind of anticipate what the answers are.
Take a seat with the cool kids where you belong.
All right, read to me the science lore, and then I do popular kid, loud kid, class
Okay,
clown.
kids, the next lesson is science. Like we did for math, and since this is the first science lesson of the semester, it will only
Be a review lesson.
But first,
How hot is the
let
sun?
me
Nothing as hot as
introduce you
me.
to our classroom rules. No eating,
No talking, no breathing, no moving, no. So you can tell that this game was made by Canadians because they say washroom. I didn't really know that was a Canadian thing. I said washroom in front of Americans, and they were like, huh, "Washroom? You're going to the fucking washroom? What's your fucking problem?" So that's how you can tell this game was made by Canadians. There's still time you can refund? No, never. The euphoric bros take my money.
I can tell by your very cool glasses. Next question.
Your heart's an octopus half. So this is a loud kid. What's he gonna say?
Wrong.
Wait, what? Oh my fucking god. I didn't even see that the one close to me was Sea Life Lover. I just assumed it would have to be other people. Oh, I didn't even read mine. I'm so fucking dumb. I need to finish Barton of Banban 2, and then we move on to the creepypasta part of the stream. Oh, okay. Next time I die, I'm quitting. Next time I die, I'm quitting.
Okay, kids, the next lesson is science. Like we did for math, and since this is the first science lesson of the semester, it will only be a review lesson.
All right.
But first, let me introduce you to our classroom rules. No eating, no talking, no breathing, no moving, no asking questions, and
No washroom breaks.
remember, I will have to punish you very, very harshly if you break any of those rules.
Mm-hmm.
Back to the review. Let's start with something
Okay,
easy.
so popular kids, sea life lover, then something else. Nothing's as hot as me.
Nothing's as hot as me.
So true.
I'll allow it, but only because it made me laugh and because you're a cool kid. I can tell by your very cool glasses.
This game is so clearly
Next
made
question.
like to
How many hearts does an
make like
octopus
little kids go
have?
like literally true, sea life lover.
Stinger flip. Correct.
Okay, that's not an answer, but whatever.
That's half right.
Okay,
Since
stinger flint is a
Is
jellyfish.
close to an octopus. He's a jellyfish. But I'll allow it since you're a cool kid. Normal octopuses have 3 hearts. We humans have 1. And Stingerflint has I'm not sure actually, but let's move on.
I like this character just kind of like awkwardly swaying back and forth.
5 senses. Sight, smell, taste, touch, and
Is this the screaming one? Because he screams and it's hearing?
correct. Oh, you just made me use my 5th.
I'm so smart.
Close enough. I'll allow it. Unfortunately, that's
All the time we have for science for today.
Go on to your second break, and then we'll start the next lesson when it's over.
Alright. What do I need to do now? I just give the bowling pin money? Is that it? Unless there's something up here. No, okay, it's just to give the bowling pin money. What a weird fucking game. Like, at least FNAF is, like, coherent. More money. Okay, and it opens the second door, and what do I get this time? A bowling pin. Were there bowling pins at the third table? Am I now going to join the bowling pin table?
Attention everyone, this announcement concludes your second break. Please return to your classes.
Alright, returning to the classes. Let me in.
Wow, 3 new kids in one day?
Yeah, okay, bowling pin table. Did I say bowling ball earlier?
Yuck. 1 cool kid and 1 mean kid. Welcome. Sit on the table to your left where you belong so we can begin.
Okay, what are my options? Unkind money taker, mean kid, pain giver. So I feel like the 2 mean kids are redundant, so neither of those are going to be the options. I feel like it's just going to be the one closest to me and the one furthest to me. Because these are the same thing. Okay.
Can anyone here give me an example of an unkind person?
Unkind money taker.
I will beat you to death. Correct. That is
Can't believe Snooble decided to get married and miss the Weezer Enjoy Her Halloween Banban Bonanza. I agree. How dare she get married and not hang out and watch Banban? No, but yeah, I forgot their marriage was today. Good for her. Pain giver?
I will give you immense pain. Correct.
Whoa, this is so scary. I'm gonna take your pancreas. This game is so scary.
Is exactly what kindness is. This class is going to be great. I can feel
Okay,
it.
that's this section done, right? I can fucking move on.
What was that? I wonder if it's a new student. Nobody move while I check it out.
Do you think I'm supposed to move? Do you think it's like a trick? Escape. Okay, yeah. How do I escape? This way? Which way do I escape? Oh, here, I'm fucking stupid. Please, hit the button, hit the button. I Bamboline to come back and she's gonna fucking crush my skull. Don't snitch on me, and I'll give you some gum.
No, not again.
Fuck!
I actually tried to be a good teacher this time.
Let me free now! No! Which way do I go? Not the Opila bird. There's like 30 Opila birds there. Guys, this game is fucking scary! Capture the birds and put them in the nest. Okay. Get back here, you fucking asshole. This is awesome. This game is awesome. I like that the pins are now back into position. Get back, you little asshole. Please. Okay. Tiny Opila birds. I like that there's like a shiny Opila bird. I like that it's like blue. All right. I didn't count how many there were. No crap! I put him. No, I didn't mean to put him down. Oh my god, this game wants me dead. Oh my god, please. Do you think I actually need to capture them all? I thought I'm picking them up. Am I not picking them up? I'm pressing the button when the thing comes up. Bro, please, bro, please. Oh my god, let me pick up the stupid bird. Yeah, Banban 2 padding. I'm gonna have nightmares about Garten of Banban, I think. Did I pick this one up? I think I heard a noise like I picked it up. I did. But I can't tell because it's fucking pitch black. Return the Opila bird to its Opila nest. So then there's 2 more. We only have to do it 2 more times. You know, Banban 1, I actually was kind of having fun with. In the first half of this game, I was kind of having fun with. But man, once we got to that classroom, it just like slowed to a grinding halt for me. Because I was originally going to be like, yeah, let's beat all 3 in one stream. That'll be awesome. But I think this will be, I think we'll save Banban 3 for another time. No shit. And I sprint with my tiny bird to the nest, and then I go get one more. Weezer's the goat? Yeah, Rivers Cuomo's pretty cool. I'm not sure I call him the goat, but he's pretty good. Fetch the bird! Alright, last bird. Last Opila bird. Although maybe these aren't Opila birds. Maybe they have like a different name. Maybe like Opila bird is its name, and these are like its Opila birdlings or something. Alright, that's all the birds. Then there's a key card down there as well. Oh. Wow, my god. Oh. All right, that's Banban. That's Banban. I give up on Banban 2. Not because I don't think I could beat it. I'm just losing my mind. I can't play this game anymore. I'm not going through that whole bird section again. Okay. I'm going to take a super quick break. I'm going to grab some water. I'm going to use the washroom. Then I'm going to come back and we're going to move on to the creepy pasta segment of this stream. So give me like 1 minute and then we're moving on to the scary narration creepy pasta segment of the stream. So be back in 1 minute. Okay, I'm back. Um, so I now have the Minecraft cave noises playing in the background. Let me know if they are too loud or too quiet or whatever. All right. Time to read some creepy pastas is the plan. Um, so I have to hide the game capture. So I'm just moving stuff around on mine. Hide the game capture and make the window capture bigger. So I have a list of creepy pastas here ready to go. Um, and they're all really good and really scary. Oh, that's configured improperly. They're all really good and really scary, and by really good and really scary, I mean really bad. And some of them are better than others. Some of them are classics, and some of them are like famous creepypastas, and some of them are less famous creepypastas. So we're gonna start with a personal favorite of mine, which is Tales Doll My Story. And some of you might be wondering, Weezer Enjoyer, this is the Troll Pasta Wiki. This isn't the Creepypasta Wiki. What the hell? However, if you scroll all the way down, where are the tags? It says deletion log refugees. It's hidden behind Jumbo Josh. You can't really see it. But it says deletion log refugees. And what that means is that this was a story that was on the Creepypasta Wiki, but was deleted, and somebody plucked it from the deletion log to put on here because it was really good. I gotta adjust the window a little bit more. There we go. So, we're gonna read Tales Doll My Story, and I've got a couple of creepypastas. Don't know if I'll get through all of them, but they're all really good. They're all really good and really scary. So grab yourself a snack and a glass of orange juice, and here we go. After I got home from work, I thought I'd buy a game for my son. He was into the Mario, Sonic, and Donkey Kong type stuff. So I got him a game I don't think he's ever played. It was Sonic R. It was a racing game, as I heard, and at the time was pretty new. I raced home to give him the game and kissed my wife on the cheek. I held her, and she was happy for me giving him a present. The excitement filled his eyes, and I could tell he couldn't wait to play it. He went back to his room, and I was right behind him to play it with him. A couple of days passed, and he told me he was almost done with the game. I watched him beat the last boss, and he roared with excitement. He beat it. And he roared with excitement, he beat it. It felt good for him. I felt good for him. Patted his head and asked how was it. The peculiar thing was, as I did so, I looked at the credit screen and pointed, said, "Whoa, whoa, whoa, what's that?" He said it was the Tails doll. I asked what the Tails doll was. He just said it was the Tails doll again. I obviously facepalmed and ignored the scenery. I called for him to get in bed, and as he was sleeping, the curiosity got the best of me. I went into his room, very quietly turned the volume down on the TV, and was ready to play some Sonic R. Something nobody has ever said, by the way. Knowing he already beat the game, I decided to play it again through watching him from earlier. I noticed you could play as Tails Doll. Knowing that was the main reason I wanted to play the game, I chose him to tag up with some of the gang. It was pretty fun, actually, until I tagged him up with Sonic. Right when I hit that button, my whole life changed. My life was in the palm of its hand. It was all calm at first, I must say. The screen shut off along with the game system. I let things be and went to bed with my wife. She grasped onto me, as I did to her, falling in deep sleep. At around 2 a.m., I started hearing thumps on my door. Keeping it shut and knowing my son could get the game himself, I just said, "Stop. Go back to bed." The thumping kept happening. What can I thump on? I don't know if you guys can hear that. I got very annoyed and noticed as I got up that there was a little shadow coming from under my door. Nothing at all compared to a regular human-sized shadow. I kind of started freaking out. The word tails kept popping into my head. I started to slowly open the door and heard these very faint words I will never forget again. "You are coming with me forever." It was a doll, an evil, blood-covered, possessed little doll. It was from the game. It had to be. It looked just like it. I screamed, waking the whole house as it started clawing my toes. Blood was all over the floor, and to this day my feet ache and are sore. It was growling very aggressively, and as my screaming got louder, my wife called the police. It scattered across the floor, running from me. Its screech was awful. It left a trail of my blood behind it. It said it has what it needs, knowing it can't finish its job tonight. Ever since that day, I am afraid to go to sleep at night. My sleeping patterns are scattered apart. I go to sleep at around 6 a.m. and wake up at around 8 p.m. to start my day. I know this might sound fake, but it isn't. I swear, to this very day, I am shocked to even think about falling asleep at nighttime. So that was scary, right? That was Tails Doll My Story. Do you guys think that was really scary? My favorite part is blood was all over the floor, and to this day, my feet ache and are sore. Mexaplay, welcome to the stream. Give me one more. I got to burp. Okay, I'm back. All right, now I'm gonna pull up another one. I have a couple, and one of them is a modern take on an old classic. So this is a story called True Haterade. It's Jeff the Killer True Haterade. Not hatred. I know you're thinking, why is he saying hatred like that? But the original upload of this that I had found many, many years ago was called True Haterade. There was an additional E in this that this upload, because I guess the original upload on whatever wiki I had read it on is gone now. The scariest part is the Played Sonic R. Mexa Players, welcome to the stream. So this is Jeff the Killer True Hatred. I have not read this one in like years, maybe literally a decade. But I remember it being really bad, so we're gonna read it. It's one of two Jeff the Killer fan sequels that I have on here. So here's Jeff the Killer True Hatred. Almost 6 years had passed since that fateful day that had changed Jeff's life forever. With his psyche destroyed, he wore his scars with pride and left no room in his cold, dead heart for remorse. I don't think that's how you spell remorse. His actions were what they were. His murderous ways were not evil as far as he was concerned. He was, perhaps, almost kind. He himself a savior of sorts. People, after all, were born to die. He was only speeding up the process, saving them from a cruel, empty world. This is a really cool, like, anti-hero, like, Red Hood take on Jeff the Killer, I think. Jeff woke in the damp, dismal, abandoned warehouse he'd retreated to the morning before, just after Brutelli. Do you guys see when I highlight things? Yeah, just after Brutelli taking the lives of 3 innocent motorists. He smiled to himself as he remembered the look on their terrified faces as the knife was plunged into their guts. Slowly and painfully, he had carved out their stomachs, their innards spilling out into the road. He remembered the sound of their desperate cries as they choked on their own practically considered. So I don't know what this means. What is practically considered blood? Their own practically considered blood, and felt only pleasure as he remembered seeing his victims' faces, frozen in terror. As the light left their eyes, he'd muttered those last foreboding words. Go to sleep. For the time being, his sick and twisted desire was sated, and it was time for him to move on. Ever since that night, he'd so viciously murdered his family. So anybody who doesn't already know, that's what Jeff the Killer did. Jeff the Killer killed his family. For anybody who's not up on the lore. I did kind of go into this presuming people already knew Jeff the Killer. He'd never stayed in one place for longer than a couple of days. He felt confident enough that the police would find him. He was now an unstoppable force of nature. But to keep going, but to keep moving. There were, after all, so many people who just needed to go to sleep. I agree, it is practically considered peak. Jeff stretched him out and rose to his feet. He could see that it was still dark out and that it was raining, and had been for most of the night, but it really was time to move on. He was beginning to get hunger pangs. It had been some time since his last meal. So he, all the same, it was B, scarcely lifted his... So he, all the same, it was B, scarcely lifted his hood over his head and headed out into the dark street. Jeff guessed it must have been past midnight, as all the streetlights had gone out. Typical in small neighborhoods and quiet streets, neighborhoods. Jeff, being well accustomed to the blackness of night, had a little trouble navigating the dark, damp streets and walked quickly to find either a 24-hour store or a gas station. The money he'd stolen from his latest victims admittedly wasn't as much as he'd hoped for, but it was more than enough to purchase a sandwich and a train ticket out of here. So let me do something real quick. I'm gonna pull up a picture of Jeff the Killer because I'm sure most of us have seen this picture, but and also I know some people like cry like little babies when they see Jeff the Killer. So if you're one of those people, look away from the screen for like 30 seconds. So this is Jeff the Killer. So just keep that in mind, that as we're going through this story, this is what Jeff the Killer looks like. Just keep that in mind. Money stolen, more than enough to purchase a sandwich. Jeff didn't have to walk far before he found himself on a well-lit yet desolate stretch of road that seemed familiar. If it is suspiciously similar to blood and hold the same function as blood but isn't blood, then it practically is blood. Oh, I see. It can be practically considered blood. Yes, pardon me. It's like coconut water, you know. Face used to scare me as a child. I think it scared everybody as a child. I think when you're like 10 and you see it, it scares the shit out of you. His attention was stolen by the loud honk of a horn. He looked up and across the street, eyeing an old rundown gas station. A large neon sign that read gas hung above it and glowed in eerie red, illuminating the place and flickering from time to time. Before Jeff had a chance to proceed, however, the memory... sorry, I misread that. Before Jeff had a chance to proceed, however, the memory hit him like a ton of abricks. They were driving road crash... Fuck me. They were driving road crash home, returning from a disastrous family reunion. It was late afternoon and irritable. Mom, Jeff whined, I'm so thirsty. Me too, Lou joined in. So I remember Googling this. So I don't think Jeff and his family are given a last name in the original canon of this story, in the original Jeff the Killer work. But the popular fan canon is that it's Woods, right? But so Jeffrey Woods. But even putting that aside, I think Jeff's mom is canonically called Margaret, and obviously his name is Jeff, but his brother's named Lou, which I remember Googling this once, and that's like a traditional like Chinese name. So it's Jeff and Margaret, and then Lou, which like is cool. It's just interesting that they gave their one son like a more traditional English name, and then their other kid is like a traditional Chinese name. You know, I think it adds depth to the character. Sonic EXE used to scare the crap out of me because you downloaded random Sonic fan games. Dude, that's real. That's actually real. Because finding out that I think that there was an actual functioning Sonic.exe game online, like, made me go like, oh my god, it's even scarier. Can't we stop for a drink? They're English, by the way. In my head canon, they're from where's a cool place to be from? They're from Newcastle. The boy's mother, Margaret. Yeah, Margaret. The boy's mother, Margaret, turned in her seat to face her 7-year-old son. Jeff, we stopped not 10 minutes ago. I know, but I'm tired, thirsty. Margaret turned to their farther. Margaret turned to their father, Peter, who grimaced. I guess we could stop at the next gas station. As they pulled into a rundown gas station, Jeff stared out the window. Yeah, so Jeff, Margaret, Peter, and Lou. Or Liu. I'm not actually certain how to pronounce it. As they pulled into a rundown gas station, Jeff stared out the window. He looked enthralled, staring right back at him. He suddenly got a strange deja vu feeling. It lasted a split second, but it was enough to leave him with an odd feeling that lingered. Jeff blinked, shocked by the distant memory that unexpectedly pushed its way in through the window, and saw a man his disconnected twisted mind. It was like a different life. He was a different person now. He felt no pain and not an ounce of remorse. As he crossed the road into a gas station, he noticed an old rusted blue truck parked in the corner of the parking lot. Though the windscreen was caked with dirt, for just a moment, he thought he could make out a dark figure inside the vehicle, watching him. He turned away to enter the store, grabbing the last turkey sandwich off the shelf, along with some bottled water, and took it to the store clerk. So remember what Jeff the Killer looks like, and he's just like chilling in this gas station. The clerk is an old man, tense switch, by the way. They've switched from past tense to present. He turns and looks Jeff straight in the eye. And this is another flashback. Mom, Jeff calls from the other end of the store. Can me and Lou get some soda? No, I think you've had more than enough soda for one day, their mother called back. Or, how about juice? I guess, just hurry up and pick something. We've still got a long journey ahead of us. Jeff reached up to grab a carton of apple juice and another for Lou, and shuffled over to the counter. The boys' mother's cartons from them, and placed them on the counter, along with a few other items for the rest of the journey. The man at the counter turned to face Margaret and the boys. He was fairly old and scrawny. Balding. Guys, where do you think he falls on the Norwood scale? He smiled, his teeth uneven and discolored. Jeff didn't know exactly why, but the man almost scared him a little. A strange feeling washed over him, like he wasn't safe in the presence of the old man. As they left the store and stepped out into the parking lot, Jeff had some and looked at the man one last time. It was true to say he was fairly tired at the time, but all the same, he could have sworn he saw the man slowly lift a bony finger to his lip, as if to shush them. Jeff felt a shiver run down his spine. Jeff turned to see his mother and hear her urgent cries, Jeff, come out the road, you... The last thing Jeff remembered that night was waking up in a hospital room with a huge headache. Apparently, he had wandered into the road and been hit by a car. He had been very lucky and only suffered a few cuts and bruises and a minor concussion. Jeff smiles widely as he remembers this. He figured if it weren't for that knocking to the head, if not, he may have not have been the person he was today. The person he was meant to be. He may still have been in the dark and never known his true purpose, or what it felt strange urge to turn back life to... Jesus fucking Christ! He never known his true purpose, or what it felt strange urge to turn back life to take a life urge strange. He may have just been another ignorant shithead, remorseful and weak. Sir? A voice spoke through his thoughts. What? Is there anything else? Jeff looked at the man, realizing that he had been the one to trigger that memory, but it was certainly not the same man from all those years before. No, he said gruffly. Thank you. Are you okay? The man asked, concerned. I'm fine, Jeff replied quickly, pulling his head further over his place. And before the man could say another word, he left the store. He doesn't know how lucky he is, Jeff thought to himself vaguely. I could have taken his sad little life away from him right there and then. It would have been so easy. As he walked across the parking lot, he noticed that the blue truck was still there. He glanced at it for a moment before the engine suddenly roared to life, the headlights almost blinding him. This is a level of earnest storytelling you almost respect. Yeah. Like, you can definitely tell that whoever wrote this thought it was cool as fuck. They were like, this Jeff is so cool. This is like twisted anti-hero Jeff. The truck sped right past him, ripping through a puddle and soaking Jeff from head to toe. He just stood there and watched the truck race out of the parking lot and down the road at an alarming speed. Fucking dick! He himself. Being soaked, rather. Why is Jeff British? It's my headcanon. Obviously, he's from Newcastle. Being soaked was something he'd become accustomed to, but seldom was he ever caught off guard like that. He stomped irritably down the road, cursing under his breath, the anger growing in his gut. In his hot rage, he could feel that feeling return, that unmistakable desire, no, that need to kill. If he so chose, he could walk back into that store and... No, Jeff muttered to himself. The time wasn't right. He moved on. As he growled furiously once he recomposing, Jeff approached the large family house. He began to feel as though something was a bit off. But any doubts soon vanished when he heard the distinct sound of a baby cry from inside the house. He smiled widely at the prospect of an unsuspecting family soon to meet their end at his hands. Ideas exploded in his mind as he considered the possibilities lying just within the walls of this house. Carefully, Jeff clambered over the seemingly newly painted gate and headed to the rear end of the house. He found the back door in an instant and was glad to find it unlocked. Silently, he stepped in through the door, finding himself in a large, dark kitchen. His eyes, though dry and itchy due to lack of moisture, so important canon to remember. Jeff the Killer does not have eyelids. He is an eyelidless man, and he has been eyelidless for, 4 years, or however long this story is, or however far after however far after the original story this story is set. He's been eyelidless for that entire time. Just as a reminder, we're well accustomed to the dark, and he navigated the house with ease. Jeff crept into the holla. Suddenly there was a slight shuffling sound. Jeff froze in place and listened carefully. He was quite sure there was no one down here, though, and in the end attributed the sound to the old pipes that haul here. Normally in this story, you can at least guess what they were trying to say and kind of power through the typo. I don't know what this means. That haul here. I mean, it's like a key eye. He's like, haul here! You know? Hiya! He proceeded up the stairs. The sound of a baby's distressed cries started up again. A dim light. Maybe he grew new eyelids. Fuck, you're right. I forgot about his immortality hacks. I forgot about his regen. A dim light crept through door up ahead. Jeff grinned widely as he anticipated the task at hand likely ran through this less than modern house. When Jeff stepped onto the landing, however, he was stopped in his tracks as the unmistakable coppery scent of death made itself known. He looked down at the floor. There, in the middle of the dark landing, lay two lifeless bodies, one female and the other presumably male. They appeared to have died due to massive head injuries, though the woman, Jeff thought, may have bled to death, as there was blood absolutely everywhere. Jeff grunted in disgust. The sight alone was not something he was unaccustomed to in the slightest. The job was crudely done, guts and limbs still intact. Not a single look of frozen fear to be seen, though they were indeed dead. But who had got here before him, and what were the chances of this happening? The baby continued to cry from the room up ahead. Jeff thought it was odd that the unknown killer had left the baby unharmed. He wondered who would expend so much effort. This story's really long, actually. How long actually is this story? This story is really long. It's so long. Oh my god. Okay. Wait, never mind. I think I might skip this one. Because it's actually really, really long. What time is it? Let's finish it. Let's finish it. Maybe. I don't know. We'll see. If it gets boring, we'll skip it. But I actually just realized how long the story is. Blah, blah, blah. Jeff carefully stepped over the bodies, the fresh blood squelching under his feet, and into the lit room. There he found the small, blue-eyed baby in its crib. Face red and hands balled into tiny fists. He only cried louder as Jeff approached. Does he kill the baby? Does he kill the baby? If he kills the baby, I think I'm gonna tap out. I don't remember him killing a baby in this one. Baby needed to go to sleep. Baby needed to go to sleep. Suddenly something caught his eye, however. Under the baby's blanket, something illuminated dully. Jeff moved the blanket to find it was a cell phone. As he stared at the screen, a picture of a woman with cold black eyes stared back. "Don't go to sleep. You won't wake up," was written across the photo in red text. "What the fuck?" Jeff muttered. Then, by the side of the crib, he noticed a grocery bag with something scribbled crudely onto it. Jeff frowned. He could barely make it out at first. "Jeff," it read, "if you are reading this, know that no matter how many innocent victims you claim, or how much innocent blood you shed, I'm still coming for you in the end. All of the men and women you so viciously slaughtered and disemboweled." Literally, I'm not sure if it's showing up on the screen. It might be hidden by the VTuber. "Disemboweled. I beat you to it. I killed them not it why because I hate them. I imagine those victims were you as I took their lives. It was the mere vision of you that made me kill them. I never did like you, you greasy-headed, grinning, smug, ignorant son of a bitch. My black eyes may look like I'm void of vision, but I'm not stupid not." That's like a Borat joke. "I'm not stupid not. Just remember, the night that you creep into a poor girl's bedroom, you're gonna fall head over heels down the fucking stairs with your guts caught on the broken glass of the window I smash." I'm going, Jesus Christ. On the broken on the broken glass of the window I smash. With your guts caught on the broken glass of the window I smash of the window that I smash you into. Tonight when I reach you, evil will battle evil. Winner kills all, and the only one who would not get alive is you alive. I'm coming for you. Sleep well. Signed, Jane the Killer. Jeff was left speechless. His initial reaction was to laugh how pathetic it was. "So," he chuckled, "this Jane was the bitch." Jeff's a misogynist, by the way, who left that terrible mess on the landing, and she seriously thinks she's a match for me. Jeff, still chuckling, lifted the knife above the child's head, ready to plunge it into his tiny form. "Sorry, little guy," Jeff murmured softly to the baby, who had now stopped crying. Life is full of unjustifiable irony and pain. I think it would be best for both of us if you just go to sleep." But suddenly Jeff saw it. Jane was a self-insert GF for Jeff. Well, they're like enemies to lovers. They're like, Jane like hates Jeff, I think, for some reason. I don't remember why. I think the canon varies. An old brown-looking teddy bear, just like the one he'd have and stuffed in the corner of his room all those years ago, when he thought he was too old for stuffed animals. In this room, in this house, guys, this is Jeff's house. As Jeff's parents lifted boxes into their new house, he and Lou were quarreling over who would have which room. I should have the bigger one, obviously, because I'm the oldest, Jeff insisted. Oh, I forgot to give him the accent. Shit, whatever. Come on, you're 1 year older than me, Lou replied. Isn't Lou the older brother? Isn't Lou canonically the older brother? Okay, this one's really long. This one's actually really long. I'm gonna skip this one. Because I don't think it gets any better from here. I don't remember anything past this. We're gonna skip this one because it's way fucking longer than I remember being. So I've got peak for you though. I've got peak for you. Trust me. This one we're gonna read it its entirety. I have peak. It's called Miku 1999. So the original creepypasta was written in Russian, and this is translated from Russian. It's called Miku 1999. Have you ever heard of Vocaloid? Basically, all I know is that people mistake them for anime. Well, I know they're mostly paid voice banks, but that's about it. So there's this one super popular Vocaloid, Hatsune Miku. She was added to Vocaloid in August 2007 in Vocaloid 2. She has such a cute sounding voice now, and basically everything about her is cute. Except for her 1999 prototype. What do I mean? One day, I was browsing the Funkipedia mods page for Miku, but my tablet hit a key on my keyboard, causing the image to shrink to 55%. I was about to zoom back in until I saw a link that said 1999 above it. However, underneath it was a text that said, "Read me, please." I clicked on it, and a notepad opened on my computer. The notepad said, "Dear reader, this is a prototype version of Hatsune Miku before 2007, 1999 to be exact. This prototype is not for the faint of heart." I pondered, debating in my head, should I click on this or not? I mean, I liked Miku, but what if this made me afraid of her? Will I just stop liking her altogether? But curiosity got the better of me, and I clicked on it. Do I regret it? I mean, yes, I do. Open parentheses, how original, close parentheses. 1999 prototype. I was redirected to a website that said Miku's free voice bank. Her hair color was yellow-orange, and so were her eyes. Her clothes looked like those of a normal college student, not an idol. However, her voice bank, unlike the original, was free. I thought, it's because it's a prototype. Because I noticed a button to listen to the demo next to the field where you enter text to listen to the text you type. What I heard when I listened to the demo shocked me to the point of goosebumps. Hey, my real name. I know where you are. Miku screamed at her with a voice. Her voice sounded like a mixture of the voices of Homeless, Killer, and her own from 2007. The fact that she even knew my real name and not my online nickname, which I will change someday, worried me. Then I tried to type something in that input field. Hey, you can't type. Why? Come on, just admit you're not ready, Miku screamed. Then a picture of Hatsune Miku from a famous creepypasta about her suddenly appeared on the screen. Above this picture was the word die. The picture blinked 5 times before a button appeared saying insert text, which replaced the text field. I clicked on the button out of curiosity. I need $200 to hide a dead body. Do you want to see it? Miku said when I clicked on it again. I know your favorite TV shows and your real name. SML, Pokemon, BFDI, SpongeBob, etc. Well, they will all be canceled in 2115, Miku said. As if SpongeBob is going to be canceled, I said with a chuckle. Then Miku said something that really made me wince. Did you just try to joke with me? I'm the type who takes jokes very seriously, so you better listen to me, my real name. You will all be canceled in 2115, or as I would say, die, Hatsune screamed in a strange, out-of-nowhere fit of rage. Afterwards, I realized she could hear me, after which I tried to close her. Note to self, do not joke with Miku of 1999, I said to myself. You really better not do that, Miku said, as if she had read my mind. I tried to close the site, but Miku stopped me, grabbing the tab and removing the cross button, throwing it off the screen. Ha! You can't escape, Miku exclaimed, laughing. I reduced the screen size and managed to press the cross button. Miku was too late. After the 1999 prototype, another note appeared in my notepad. I read it. Ugh, you managed to escape. Well, I'm letting you go for now. Next time, I'll definitely lure you into a trap. This shocked me, but I decided to ignore this note. After 5 hours, when I decided to check the links related to the 1999 prototype, all the links were deleted and did not lead anywhere. I could no longer find any mention of the 1999 prototype on the internet. Well, at least she won't bother me anymore, I thought. But how wrong I was. A blue screen of death appeared on my phone, and at the same moment, a message came to it with the following content. Did you really think I would just disappear? No. I'll be back, my real name, so just be patient. The phone stayed like that for another minute until it returned to normal operation. Ha! All I could squeeze out of myself trying to forget about it. Not today. And yet. So that's Miku 1999. It's really scary. All right, back to my log of creepypastas. What else is awesome in here? We have to read this one. Eyeless Jack. We have to read Eyeless Jack. So Eyeless Jack is one of those creepypastas that was like really big for a while. It was like a major creepypasta lore character. It was like Jeff the Killer, or like creates like a really popular character. One moment, I'm trying to find the story. Here it is. Okay. Eyeless Jack creepypasta story. So this one's really good. This one's really scary. I remember nothing about this story except for like the very ending. So here we go. Hello. My name is Mitch, and I'm here to tell you guys about an experience I had. I don't know if it was paranormal or whatever stupid words people use to describe supernatural phenomena, but after that thing visited me, I believe in that paranormal trash now. A week after I moved in with my brother Edwin, he made the mimic. After my house was foreclosed, I finished unpacking. Edwin liked the idea of me moving in, since we had not seen each other for 10 years, so I was excited too. I soon fell asleep after I moved in. After that first week, I heard rustling noises coming from outside at about 1 in the morning. I thought it was a raccoon, so I ignored it and tried to fall asleep. The next morning, I told Edwin about it, and he agreed. The next night, however, I thought I heard my window opening and a loud thump, as if something entered my room. I darted up and looked around my room, but I saw nothing. The next morning, Edwin dropped his coffee cup when he saw me. He held up a nearby mirror, and I saw myself. I had a large gash on my left cheek. After I was rushed to the hospital, my doctor told me I must have been sleepwalking, but then he showed me something that made my blood turn cold. He lifted up my shirt to reveal a sewn-up incision where my kidneys were. I stared into his eyes, mine widening. You somehow lost your left kidney last night, my doctor told me. We don't know how. Sorry, Mitch. The next night was a breaking point. Around midnight, I woke to see a truly horrifying sight. I was staring face to face with a creature with a black hoodie and a dark blue mask with no nose or mouth staring down at me. The thing that scared me the most was that it had no eyes, just empty, black sockets. The creature also had some black substance dripping from its sockets. I grabbed a camera from the nearby mantel and took a picture. Immediately after taking the shot, the creature lunged at me and tried to claw open my chest to get to my lungs. I stopped it by kicking it in the face. As I ran into the room, I grabbed my wallet. I would need the money. For fucking what? I ran out of my brother's house into the night. Eventually ended up in the woods near Edwin's house and tripped on a rock. I fell unconscious and woke up in the hospital. My doctor, the same one who treated me before, entered the room. I have good news and bad news, Mitch, my doctor started. The good news is that you had minor injuries, and your parents are going to pick you up. I sighed with relief. The bad news is that your brother has been killed by something. Sorry. I scroll past all these ads. My parents took... This is the part I remember. My parents took me back to Edwin's house to collect my remaining belongings, which I did. Upon entering my room, I was scared but remained calm. I grabbed my camera and then stopped dead in my tracks. In the hallway leading to my room, I saw Edwin's body and something small lying next to it. I retrieved it and entered my parents' car, not mentioning Edwin's corpse. I looked at the thing I had picked up and nearly vomited. I was holding my stolen, half-eaten kidney with some black substance on it. That's really scary, right? That's really scary. Because he ate. That's the only part I remember is the kidney part. And let me go back up. This is the Eyeless Jack picture, by the way. When he said scary guy, this is what he saw. This is the guy who took his kidney. So there's Eyeless Jack. Fucking sucks. I actually remembered nothing about that. I thought it was longer than that. So that character like launched so many like spin-offs and derivatives. All right. I have two more I think I'm going to read. I was originally going to read a second Jeff one, but I think the second Jeff one is also really long. Let me check. Because I don't want to spend like half an hour on the same story. How long is this one? Yeah, this one's pretty long as well. So it's Jeff is Back, which was like a fan sequel to Jeff the Killer. And the only reason I wanted to read it is because in it, Jeff the Killer is like live streaming from an asylum in Wales. Let's just read up to that part, actually. Let's just read this part. Yeah, I have good news and I have bad news. Let me find it 1 second. Okay, we're going to skip the halfway through the story. And we're going to just read this part. Because I think it's really funny. After watching pointless YouTube video after YouTube video, I came across a strange title in the related videos bar. None of the characters were of the English language, however. The shapes of the characters seemed to resemble words, however, although I couldn't quite decipher them. Curious, I clicked on the video. I suddenly began to hear various creaks and groans coming from my house. I whirled around and grabbed the nearby baseball bat, ready for a fatal battle. To my surprise, there were no intruders in the house, nor any signs of a forced entry. All the doors were also locked. Figuring I was just going crazy, I shrugged my shoulders and lazily walked back to my room. I had spent a lot of money on a high bandwidth connection, so I was perplexed that the video I had clicked on had not loaded yet. I impatiently clicked the video 4 more times in an attempt to bring it up. After what seemed like an eternity of waiting, the page finally loaded. The background is black and it completely hid all the text, except for the username of the uploader and the description, both in crimson red. That's the color of blood, by the way. The username of the uploader was Nightmare Slumber. And the description read as such. How ignorant of you. You are unaware of my demonic presence in your life. I will destroy everything you stand for, worthless coward. I am always watching you, and soon you will come to live with me. Forever. Figuring this was simply the idiocy of a 10-year-old, I need not heed the danger I was in. The video began with a picture of an abandoned mental asylum. Later figured out how to be Denby Asylum. Apologies to any Welsh speakers. The picture was a long, dark, and tattered corridor extending past the viewer's visual field. The left wall of the corridor had windows separated by columns. The corridor was bathed in an eerie moonlight, only broken by the shadows of the columns, the darkness of the corridor, blah, 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 whatever. He describes this, right? For the first minute of the video, still frame of the corridor. There's a loud bang at the door. Jeff the Killer shows up. I jumped up and grabbed the bat again when I heard my computer make an error sound. The computer then blue screened at that point, saying it shut down for safety reasons. It then proceeded to make note of the fact that an unknown hacker had been obtaining information about my whereabouts. The antivirus program ran a trace of the hacker's IP address and came back with a city in northern Wales. Specifically, the hack had been made from an abandoned mental asylum. That's the only part of the story I care about, because it's just really funny that they're like, yeah, northern Wales, yeah, abandoned mental asylum, specifically in northern Wales. Just seems like an odd place to put Jeff the Killer. All right. There we go. That's that one. We got 2 more. We got 2 we're going to read. This one's called Smiley. This one's awesome. You guys know the little... Let me pull it up. 1 second. Because this creepypasta... You know how most creepypastas are either like standalone stories or they are building off of some existing franchise, right? However... This one isn't building off of a video game franchise. It's not building off of a TV show or a movie. It's building off of this thing. If anybody ever went to Walmart like 15 years ago, they used to have smiley face branding everywhere. And like the greeter would, like, if you were a kid, would hand you a smiley face sticker. And that was their branding. That was kind of like their secondary logo, was this smiley face logo. So this is a story, it's a creepypasta about the smiley face. And once again, Belician log refugees down here. So it was saved from the Creepypasta Wiki. This one bangs. This one is actually fucking awesome. If you grew up in the 90s and went to Walmart, you might recall the little yellow smiley face stickers the people greeter would hand out to kids. Most of us made the trip to the store fun, and not getting a sticker was some of the worst times for many of us children. The yellow smiley face would bounce around in the television ads and was printed on the floors. It was everywhere. Then, as if overnight, the face went away. Not many people knew why that had happened, and it is still hard to find out. But if you're lucky, you can hunt down the true story of the events leading to the recall of the yellow smiley face. Around 1997, at the Bloomington, Illinois Walmart, Americans, is Bloomington, Illinois as funny a place as it sounds? Because to me, it sounds like a made up place, and it's probably real. But the Bloomington, Illinois Walmart being a setting for a horror story is very funny to me. They let go a door greeter who had been with Walmart for almost 10 years. The man was unusually young when they chose him for the part, but people loved him in his way of greeting. He would sing and dance and welcome people with a big smiley on his face. If I walked into Walmart and the greeters sang and danced for me, I'm not sure I would like that, personally. Some say that is where they got the idea for Smiley. That part is very much untrue. It's not true, not canon. But he took to being called Smiley and even changed his legal name to it in 1995. The following year, he started painting his face yellow to show up for work, and people enjoyed that as well. And it wasn't until April of 1997 that Smiley crafted a large foam ball and painted the smiley face on it, that people decided they couldn't handle the young man anymore. Children stopped laughing at the weird man with the yellow face and then started crying. Smiley did all he could to make the kids smile, but every single one of them would just react the same way. Fear. Putting so much time and work into making the head, he would be damned if he didn't make it work some way. So he started asking parents if their kid told him what scared him the most, and most people came back saying that their children didn't like how big the head was. So breaking down, he made the head smaller. Do you guys feel it? The tingles down your spine? The pinpricks of fear working their way through your mind? Kids loved it, and Smiley loved it too, that the children he so adored once again adored him. May came, and so did the heat, and it made wearing the head a pain for Smiley. He just wasn't going to give up, though. Keep in mind, he's doing this all for like 1990s minimum wage. He's doing all this work for like $6 American an hour or something. Where was I? He wasn't going to give it up. Many days he found himself ready to pass out and needing to rush to his car to sit and let the AC cool him down, not wanting the kids to see him without the head on. One day, he needed to run to his car. He was having a hard time seeing due to the sweat running in his eyes. He bumped into something and then heard a loud thud sound. Not sure what happened, he yanked the head off. There was a red sports car parked in front of him. The driver was getting out to a small group of people around 10 feet... small group of people just 10 feet in front of the car. Smiley walked over and forced his way through people to see a young girl lie down on the pavement, blood gushing from the wound in her face. She seemed to have been dead. It wasn't a little wound. I'm going to skip this next part because it's unnecessarily graphic. She looked as if she had a crude smile on her face. Then something happened. Her eyes snapped to meet Smiley's. Blood gurgled from her mouth. She did this 3 long times, and then a single tear dropped from her eye and she died. The father and mother both howled out in pain from the loss. The driver of the red sports car tackled Smiley and began beating him. For a week, he stayed in his hospital room. Finding out the parents didn't want to press charges because their little girl had loved Smiley from the time she was little, often drawing picture of her and him dancing and playing. It just didn't seem right to punish a man who had brought so much joy to a little 8-year-old's life, even if he was the cause of her death. Despite that, the manager saw fit to let Smiley go. Children had been coming in after that day, wanting to make sure they would never see him again, and they, after 5 days of the and over 40 children asking the manager, didn't see anything else that could be done. Yet none of this bothered Smiley. He just kept thinking how the little girl looked when she was smiling the biggest smile of her life. And even the sounds of her last breath sounded like laughter. All of it burned into her mind. Remember, this is inspired by this. This is based off of this. After leaving the hospital, Smiley started trying to draw the little girl in her last moments. He'd begun to fear that one day he might forget how happy she looked. No matter what, he couldn't capture that feeling of looking in her eyes, watching her laugh. After so many months of trying and keeping himself locked away, he thought maybe he should get out into the world. Seeing other happy children might help him recapture that feeling from May. So out of impulse, he grabbed his Smiley head on his way out the door. It was December now, and Smiley went to the only place he had ever loved: Walmart. Inside, the kids ran about the store, getting ready for Christmas. Smiley had been waiting for Christmas since he made the head. He was going to wear a Santa suit with the bright yellow ball on and sing for these children. But no, now. No, that was taken away from him. As he walked to the store, people stared at him, some even running away. When the manager of the store found Smiley, he was standing, looking at the sledgehammers and the tools. "You can't have that in here anymore, Smiley. You ruined it." Smiley just looked at the man, unsure of what he was talking about, and silently turned back to the sledgehammers. When the manager then tried to pull at Smiley's head, that when he realized he had walked into the store with the yellow thing on. It was already too late, though. Something snapped, and Smiley grabbed one of the sledges and began smashing in the manager's face. Looking down, the manager's eyes met his. The joy was there, the little girl he had had. Finishing off the manager, he raced to the toys. There he stood at the end of the Barbie aisle, blood dripping from the hammer. This is based off of this, by the way. And specks of it on his yellow head. The first little girl to see him screamed as he ran up to her and smashed her head with a hammer. Skipping this part. More children screamed, parents screaming and running. A man charged him, quickly falling to the ground with the top of his head missing. One by one, he smashed in the heads of the children and their parents. When the cops got there, he was done killing and was now painting. He was trying to recreate the girl who had first gotten killed, but it wasn't working. With each pace, he screamed, "It's not right. The eyes aren't right. The smile's not right." By the time cops got him to the car, he was sobbing, repeating it all over and over. They counted the bodies, and they found that he had killed at least 30 people that day, but the mess was so bad it was hard to tell. Somewhere along the way, the cop car driving Smiley crashed, and when they found it, Smiley was nowhere to be seen, and the driving officer's head was smashed in. When word of this got to the people at Walmart, they pulled all ads with the Smiley face and recalled all the stickers. Smiley is still on the most wanted list, but it's a separate list for Smiley is still on the most wanted list, but it's a separate list for people whose legal names are so obscure most people think it's a joke. If you ever see the list, his name Smiley is there with a yellow Walmart Smiley sticker on the face of a random man. So that's a creepypasta based on that. There's Smiley. I think that this person, when they were writing this, was convinced that this would be the next, like, breakout creepypasta character. It'd be the next, like, Jeff the Killer or Eyeless Jack or whatever. All right, I got one more. For you. Fine people of the Weezer enjoy your Halloween stream. And this is one I did last year. This one is a classic. This one for me is a bit of a tradition, I think, because I read this one every so often. It's a Mario creepypasta. It's a Mario Sunshine creepypasta. And it's called It Will Get Worse. Once more, we travel to the Deletion Log refugees. Where does it say? Deletion Log refugees. So here we go. Perhaps the greatest story ever written. I'd like you all to sit back, grab a snack and glass of orange juice, and enjoy. One night, I was really bored. I had nothing to do, so I put on my TV. I took control and set me on the couch. I could not find a good program, so I thought I would go to bed. I could put on my PlayStation 3, but the only two games I had were a few Call of Duty games and Tekken Tag Tournament. Second, I really had no desire to play games, has reached the judgment. So I went into my room and would sleep when I saw my Mario toy that I found at a garage sale. It reminded me that I had a GameCube in the attic. I opened the door to the attic and climbed up, lit the lamp, and started looking for my old console. After about 10 minutes, for a second you thought I was using 4chan, I would sooner die. Yeah, a hammer is kind of a cool melee weapon. I feel like that's underutilized. I feel like all the creepypasta characters use knives. After about 10 minutes, I find a cardboard box, and on it stood the GameCube with accessories. I took down the box and packed it up. I found many games I remember that I had played when I was younger, but what caught my attention was Mario Sunshine. I brought the game in the console and connected up it to my TV. I was worried that it would not work, for the console was so dusty, But when I started, it worked fine, except it sounded a bit more than what I remember. When I started, it worked fine, except that it sounded a bit more than what I remember it would, but it did nothing. The well-known Mario Sunshine title appeared on the screen before I played. I ran into the box and dug out my memory card, so I could play the same track that so many years ago. I pushed in the memory card and started on the console, but all the saves were completely empty and had 0 stars. I did not care so much, I just started. There was no cutscene in the beginning, but just went straight to the game. But then something strange happened. When I tried to move, Mario came up a text that read game over, and after that I came to the menu again, the same thing happened. I would just turn off the console, but then it came up a text and it stood. Do not turn, you will regret it. I got so scared, so I turned off the console, but the game did not shut. It got a new text. It said, you cannot win. It stood for about 10 seconds. Then I saw Mario on the screen and strangled Peach. Mario just looked at me. Peach then started asking Mario for mercy. Then she started screaming in panic. When Mario decided to smile at me, Peach spat out blood. And then there was the screen black. I could not move. I was frozen with fear and shock. After 5 minutes, I was able to touch me. I noticed how sweaty I had become with fear. I decided to take a shower. I had showered in a few minutes. It became current interruption. Everything became dark and the shower stopped working. I took a towel, dried myself, and would go to the cabinet, but I saw that from another room came a light. It was the room I had my TV in. I walked into the room and my TV was obviously on. On the screen, I saw Yoshi. He lay down on the ground in muscle cramps. He rolled over and vomited up a yellow and red pine. I still don't know what that's meant to mean, by the way. Yoshi's mouth began to move, and he said with a silent and painful voice, you would not have turned to just do as he says. Then there was a black screen and a text which it stood. We told you to change your mind. The next time it gets worse. Then it popped up a demonic face of Mario with no eyes and a sick, twisted demonic smile. Then I saw myself from behind, like there was a camera behind me. I turned around, but no one was there. Then I looked at the screen again. It was like someone had at a webcam on the forehead camera bobbing up and down like that with the camera ran. I saw how he ran into my room and sat on the bed. I turned off my TV and ran into my room. On the bed sat my Mario toy, but now it was not a nice smile like before, but now the same demonic face on my television. I fell down on the floor with fear and shock. I took Mario toy and Super Mario Sunshine game and they threw in the woods. It may have been my imagination, but I thought I saw a figure with a red hat and red clothes who was watching me behind a tree. I went back into the house and looked at the clock. I saw that it was 12:30. I went into my room and fell asleep. I woke up at 12 by the doorbell rang. I thought it was strange that someone rang so late, so I went and opened the door. There was no one out there, but it's in a box. On the box it said, "From Mario." I opened the box. There was Mario toy that I have just thrown away and a Mario disc, but it was not Super Mario Sunshine. Instead, it was Mr. Bloodshine. And during the game, there was a note on it. Was what we said. It will get worse. Pretty good, right? Do Teke Teke next? I can do Teke Teke next. There's a very specific version of Teke Teke, though, that I have to read. Teke Teke, trying to find it. There's a very specific writing because like Teke Teke is like a creepypasta, or it's like a Japanese like urban legend, but there's a very specific Teke Teke writing. Here it is. Okay, here it is. Very specific story with some very specific phrasing. All right, and then we'll call it, I think, after this. The story. In 1969, a schoolgirl was standing on a bridge above some train tracks. It was raining, so she couldn't see anything. Then a gate went loose. She was holding it, so fell down with it. Trying to get up, a train came, and with that, the train ran over her. All it did was completely ripping her waist off, which she soon died from blood loss. Now today they say her ghost still lingers around train bridges or at high schools because she was a high school student. But this isn't that normal ghost that wants to get the light. This ghost is deadly. They say she carries around an axe or a scythe, and she goes around finding people. What she does is that she cuts people from their waist so they can look like her. She is known to get everyone she sees and chases after because she has fast speed. Fast as a leporad. So you won't be able to escape her. Even if you do, you would die in 3 days from natural causes, or she will find you again. When encountering her, you hear a teke teke sound. She makes that sound because she runs on her elbows. That's how she got her name. People have been afraid of her because of her fast speed that people said she has. So the next time you go to Japan, don't trust any women if you can't see their legs. It is also similar to Kashima Reiko. Reiko, however one says that. And that's all the creepypastas I've got. Unless, let me check my I have a list on my computer. We read Eyeless Jack. We're skipping the Jeff the Killer ones. Tales Doll we read. Miku we read. Okay, we read all of these. All right. Well, I think that's it for me then. I think that's the Halloween stream, my friends. I have to go shower because I've yet to shower, and I have to then I have to go do more Halloween stuff. I fucking hate Halloween. I gotta make Josh big. I have this like element in my Streamlabs. I have him called Joshua. Well, everybody, this is where I call it for the night, for the eve. Some might say for the Hallows Eve. Happy Halloween, everybody. Hopefully that you enjoyed the stream. Hopefully you enjoyed me getting increasingly pissed at the euphoric bros, and then you enjoyed the heavy redaction of the creepypastas. Happy Halloween, everybody. If you eat more processed garbage than you should, and enjoy the rest of your night. Drink some Screech. That's a Halloween tradition, or at least it should be. It's been an honor, everybody, for the Halloween stream. Thank you all for spending your Hallows Eve with me. And I will see you all next time. Farewell, everybody. I love each and every one of you. Mwah. Keep yourselves healthy. Keep yourselves safe. And have a very happy, very scary Halloween. I will leave you now with Josh.